Hey everybody, what's going on? Today is such a special day. It is March 20th and there are so many shifts happening today, you guys. First of all, the sun literally just shifted into Aries like 10 minutes ago, 5-10 minutes ago. So this is happy Aries season, and what that means to spiritual people and in astrology is the first day of spring, the spring equinox. But we're also having a full moon in Libra very shortly, you guys. I think maybe later tonight. It's a super full moon in Libra, and this is going to be really magical, you guys. This is definitely some sort of shift. I don't know if you guys felt it, but I'm a Pisces. I definitely feel the Aries energy. This is the first house, you guys. So just like I did last year, I wanted to come on here and do a special video for the new energies. Okay, this is a new cycle that we're all starting. All right, we just closed out a major chapter dealing with emotions, subconscious, spirituality, all that Pisces energy. That is the last house of our universe, and Aries is the first house of the universe. So we're back to square one, you guys, where it's time to step into our power of who we really are. So I just wanted to come on here. I want to pull cards for all the zodiac signs at the end of this reading because I think it's really important. This is very new beginning energy. So what we're going to be looking at is the energy. This is the real new year, you guys. January 1st, you know, it's a new year. But when the sun enters Aries at 0 degrees, this is symbolic for the real first day of spring and the start of a new year. I really like the equinox energy because it's a balance of light and dark. I actually always wear black and white on this day because of that. I have my black and white candle lit. I can't show you because they've been lit for a while now. They're probably hot. But I have my light and my dark candle. It's very important to light candles today in honor of light and dark because they are balancing. And I think that's even more special with the Libra energy that's happening too. Libra is a dual sign. It's balance. It's the balance scale. So it's able to balance duality, masculine, feminine, light, dark, you know, things like that. So very important, guys. Spring equinox energy, astrological new year, National Astrology Day. Some of you guys might be seeing that. So I didn't take notes for this video. I just kind of wanted to freestyle and just be open and honest and authentic about the energies that I feel we'll be experiencing. But what I am going to do is I'm going to read from my Wicca book. Okay, this deck is very strange. I don't use it a lot in my readings, but it is good to bring out on anything that has to do with the elements or the equinoxes. It has a card for each equinox. It even has a card for a few of the holidays. So I'm going to read from the spring equinox card. Okay, this is the spring equinox card in this Wicca deck. It's the card number 8, which I think is important for infinity. It is an even number, so there's definitely a balancing of energies that's happening today. So this card is actually called the Ostara. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but it's O-S-T-A-R-A. Ostara. Okay, and guys, this is actually the real Easter energy, okay? The Wiccan and the pagan holidays. So Easter energy gets all the theme, even the eggs and the rabbits and stuff like that, gets its theme from the spring equinox. So technically this is the real Easter. So it says, I'll show you guys the card as I read. It says, Ostara is the spring equinox, named for the god, or the goddess, named for the goddess Istare. So I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right, but there's a goddess named E-O-S-T-R-E, and that is from Easter. Also, Easter gets its name from this goddess, okay? Day and night are equal length, and the ascent towards light begins. Woo woo! A joyful young rabbit leaps through the greening landscape. The trees are budding with tender growth, and everywhere there are signs of awakening. The red eggs are a symbol of rebirth and eternal life and are offered as a gift of love. So guys, even though I don't know where you guys live, where you're watching, but today I'm looking out my window. It's rainy, it's gloomy, you know. Last year it was even yesterday, the weather, it's going to start getting nicer. But this is more of an internal energy. Internally, there's sunshine. There's this burst of energy and happiness I think we're all going to be feeling today. A drastic difference between, I hate to say it, but the doom and gloom of the 12th house and the Pisces energy. No disrespect, it's just quite different. Water, fire, mutable, cardinal. We're making quite a jump here. Completely new energy here. So the springtime, this is like light. This is the light winning, the light returning, right? We're going to start heading into warmer times, most of us. So rebirth here. Rebirth is a very important thing here to concentrate on, which is also death and transformation. So the meaning here is creativity abounds. So there's lots of creativity. This is a time of rapid growth in every way. Projects undertaken now will blossom quickly. Give in to the spring fever. Give in to the spring fever. And approach life with enthusiasm, right? That Aries energy, that fire enthusiasm. Take a leap of faith. Okay. So interesting that this book literally says take a leap of faith, because I shuffled the cards I'm going to be using for us, guys. I'm just going to use regular tarot, and the card that I have on the bottom of the deck is the Fool card. I always shuffle my deck and wait until the bottom of the energy is something. So if I'm reading for like Pisces energy, I'll shuffle until the Moon card is at the bottom. This is not the card for Aries, but it's another card for Aries because there's a 0 there. Okay, this is a card that probably would embody today. It even said this is about taking risks. This is about taking risks too, starting from square one, and not even square one, starting from starting from 0, zilch. You know, and this is about taking a leap of faith, jumping into something new, new beginnings, guys. This is the energy that is opening up today. And it's not just going to open up today and then end. You know, no energies are like that. This energy is going to be around until we have I believe the next will be a summer solstice, I believe. Spring equinox, summer solstice, fall equinox, winter solstice, okay? So all these equinoxes, they definitely open up certain portals of energy, and even our world responds, right? You're going to see flowers and certain animals and certain smells starting to come back to life after this long, cold winter of darkness. The light is coming back. All right, so I also want to read what this card would mean in the reverse, because I think that it's still important. So it says to guard against impulsive behavior. That is something to take into consideration with this Aries energy. It's almost like coming out of hibernation, okay? And I'm getting the energy of some large animal or some large force trying to just, you know, we're going to really be ready to catapult, okay? But we have to make sure that our bodies aren't ahead of nature, and that nature isn't ahead of our bodies. It's better to flow and just wait and experience this balance. It's very still today. It's very peaceful. You know, light and dark are agreeing. It feels like it, at least. You know, there isn't one that's greater than the other. They're really trying to meet each other in the middle, okay? It's kind of like a grand compromise is what I'm hearing. So guard against impulsive behavior and don't do anything rash, okay? With this new Aries energy, you know, some of you Aries out there watching, you guys know that you're very headstrong, like you like to charge forward towards things. You're a cardinal fire sign, so that makes sense. But we're being told to be careful about impulsive behavior and doing things that are rash. Wait until you are feeling more in balance. Literally what it says, guys. Literally what I was picking up on anyway. So wait until you feel that balance. You know, it's not like there's a destination or a designated time where we feel it, where it's okay to feel it or not. We're all just gonna feel it. It really depends on the light and dark that we all have. Nature has light and dark, moon, sun, everyone has masculine and feminine, and we're all on different spectrums, okay? So with this Libra full moon energy, we really will have the opportunity to basically reset. It's kind of what this feels like. It feels like a reset. And when you start at the beginning like this, when you neutralize an energy and clear energy away, you know, there is no greater than or less than. It's just literally equal. I love the Aries and Libra energy. And I love that this talks about waiting until you feel more balanced, because there's always a Libra full moon somewhere near the equinox. Except this year, it's happening very soon. This is going to be a 0-degree Libra moon. I'm going to do a whole different video with the Libra full moon, you guys. So I'll talk more about that then. But balance is definitely key here. Okay, some of the key words to know with this equinox energy is enthusiasm, growth, and vitality. Something that you could say, an affirmation, is I am filled with the life force of renewal. Everyone say it with me. I am filled with the life force of renewal. But the challenge here, okay, Aries, it loves a good challenge. So this energy is going to definitely bring certain challenges to the forefront. And like in Aries, we need to embrace those challenges, not conquer down, and, you know, conquer up and conquer forward. All right. So how do you express your inner child? With this whole renewal energy, it's almost like being born again. It's almost like, you know, springtime does give you that kind of energy. Even the flowers are children again, and some of the animals are children energy, that youthful energy. So how can you use this energy to better express your inner child? And there's that image again, you guys, that rabbit taking a leap of faith, rebirth energy, okay? So I just wanted to read. I felt like that was a good way to open up the energy. And I was very surprised to see how much it resonated with the Fool card, okay? So I think that we're ready, guys, to just kind of tap into these energies and see what's going on for the 12 zodiac signs, okay? Not going to be such a long intro because there's not much more to say when everything is just balanced, you know, when everything just is equal day and night is what we're celebrating. You guys might even notice that too. You might notice that today it didn't seem too light for too long, and the night isn't going to last for too long either. It's quite different than the winter solstice, where it's the shortest day and the longest night, and it's different than the summer solstice when it's the longest day and the shortest night. This is the day of year that everything is balanced, and you know, there's no wonder that there's a Libra full moon on this day as well. Sorry about how bright my camera is, you guys. I'm using an old computer from 2013, so hopefully the brightness just kind of fixes itself soon. So you guys, these messages are going to have something to do with the next year. As I mentioned, this is the astrological new year, so you know, there's a reason why the intentions we set in the resolutions that we set for New Year's don't quite seem to kick off until around this time. I'm hearing a lot of astrologers mentioning that, how this is the real new year, and this is when we really do start to feel that renewal, okay? So don't worry, this is actually the true entrance into 2019. You're going to really start to be able to conquer some of those things, feel that old weight of 2018. Terrible year, sorry. But 2018 was really challenging, and that year is just filtering out so we can really charge forward. We're starting off on a really good foot, you guys. So it's up to us to keep the same balance when the moon passes through Libra, goes through Scorpio. Whew, that's going to be a challenge because that's going to be a lot of darkness, for lack of a better word. And then when the moon goes in, so yeah, we're gonna experience darkness, which is 8th house, and then we're gonna experience a lot of light, which is 9th house. So be careful not to lose balance. You guys might want to develop some kind of practice or ritual to really help your light and dark. If there's anything that I've realized on this spiritual journey of mine over the last 3 or so years, is that everyone has light and dark. We're all playing for different teams, but we have as above, so below. We have as without, so within. So, you know, it's up to you to maintain this balance. So again, this is just going to be some kind of message for the year ahead, okay, the next year. So basically from now until we're back at this spot again in 2020, all right, Aries season, Aries to Aries season. So all these zodiac signs. And I just want to mention briefly here, you guys, I am offering yearly readings, okay? So I'm pretty much going to charge $120 for this. I was thinking about it last night. Seems like a good price there. Most of my readings are $35 individually. So if you want my yearly spread, it's literally going to be 12. I'm going to use cards to focus on each of the zodiac years. So if you guys were to get one of those readings with me, we could go through what the messages for Aries season, get you about 4 cards for Aries season, combine them all together and get you some kind of better clarity of Aries season. Then we'll do Taurus season, then we'll do Gemini season, a whole year for you to look ahead and see what these energies are going to bring, some of the challenges that might come up. So I just wanted to throw that out there if any of you guys are interested. I'll post it in the description box so you can get a better look at the price and stuff like that, or you can just email me and we can talk. Maybe we can do a half-year reading too, where we cut that in half and just do Aries to Virgo season. So if you want a half-year reading or a full-year reading, that is something I'm offering for this energy. So for those of you who want to take advantage of that, I'll talk to you soon. All right, so let's get into the tarot messages. We're going to start with Aries because Aries is the first zodiac sign, and because it's Aries season, happy birthday, Aries. Whew, I'm glad your season is here. I don't think we can take much more of this deep Pisces energy. All right, Spirit, so let's see what's going on for Aries for the astrological new year, spring equinox, March 20th energy. What is the yearly message for Aries for this trip around the zodiac, for this next cycle they're going to be going through? What is the message for Aries? Aries energy. What can I tell Aries for the spring equinox energy? Aries. All right, well, a lot of cards coming out. I'm seeing the Sun and I'm seeing Justice. So I'm not going to take this message. This looks like quite a lot of messages here, but the 2 cards that I can see are the Justice and the Sun. So Aries, some of this might have to do with love. but it really does look like the sun moving into your sign today is really, and then the Libra full moon, that's literally the card justice. So justice and happiness, balance, harmony. You guys are going to feel quite restored, okay, with your season coming in here hot, literally. So let's try to get Aries one firm message in general for all of them that they'll be able to resonate with. But I'm telling you, the sun in Libra, I'm sorry, the sun moving into Aries, yeah, we're going to take that message. It didn't flip all the way out, but we're going to pull it out because this is a great message for you, Aries. It's literally, so we have the Ace of Wands coming out, Aries. This is a new spark, okay? This energy, you guys are going to feel rejuvenated, like your ram selves again. This is a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but the Ace of Wands is magic. It's a new beginning. Every ace is a new beginning. If there's any card that I feel like an Aries should get, it would be this Ace of Wands. Okay, so there's a new spark of passion, new creative ideas, something that maybe you can manifest. It's literally a magic wand, you guys, that you're going to be able to grab a hold of and wield. Okay, this is definitely something that's coming down from the gods, the creator, the sky, goddess. It's coming down to you, Aries, and from you, from a higher self. Bottom of the deck, the Sun card. Okay, could be dealing with a Leo. You know, I don't want to be too anything like that detailed or whatever. This is literally a new spark of happiness. For some of you, it could be a new spark. You could get pregnant, you could have a kid. This is the child here. But if you're not dealing with a Leo, the Sun card is the happiest card in the tarot. So there's some kind of new beginning sparking here where you could have a lot of happiness, Aries. Clarity, right? This is manifesting clarity, manifesting happiness, manifesting success. Aries, this is a very beautiful message for you. I know some of you guys have been feeling down in the dumps, but I want you to look at this card, and I'm going to show you what it's going to turn into. This is sorrow, loss that you've been feeling, that dreary Pisces energy of your 12th house, regret, depression even. Okay, this is about pessimism. Some of you guys have been pessimistic because you just haven't been able to see the light. You haven't been able to see, you know, you haven't been motivated, I'm hearing. Okay, but look, this is what that Five of Cups is turning into, the Six of Wands. Okay, you're going to get in your fiery energy. You're going to get up on that horse. You're going to start getting attention for the things that you do, recognition for the things that you do. This is a lot of attention, okay, public attention. Like, this is a victory. And yeah, this is totally Aries season. All right, you're coming out of that sadness. You're starting to manifest. All right, there's magical stuff going on here. You're going to really get that energy. All right, to stand up for yourself. We even have the King of Wands here with the Knight of Wands. Some of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, but this is all the fire energy. This is definitely Aries energy. Sitting on that throne, and you're ready to actually, like, you're the King and the Knight of Wands, Aries. You might have some things to say. You guys, I'm hearing that you guys haven't been saying things. You haven't been expressing yourself because an Aries needs to be confident. Okay, some of you guys have secretly, and I'm not judging you, but I'm feeling it as a reader, you've lost your confidence over the months. You know, I don't know how long it's been since you've felt this fire, this spark, but it's definitely coming back, Aries. I mean, you've got all these happy cards here. Heavy Leo, Sagittarius energy, but also that Aries energy as well. You're ready to get up on that horse. This is someone who's been sitting with their passion for a long time. Okay, it might have even caused you some aggression or pent up rage. But look, that Knight of Wands is about to charge forward and do something, say something. Okay, lots of passion and energy. Aries, I'm happy to see it. I'm so happy to give you this message. A new spark of happiness for this whole year. This is a whole yearly message. So this year is about really sparking joy. I'm hearing that. Sparking joy in yourself. Manifesting everything you need. Believing in yourself, that you have enough tools. All it is, Aries, is holding on to that fire. You know, I'm telling you, Aries, a confident Aries is the best Aries. All right, you guys rule a very strong, confident energy. You know, I know you're human and everyone goes through things, but it is really time to feel that fire, okay? It's basically your fuel, I'm hearing. So happy birthday, Aries. Beautiful message. Beautiful message. What more could you want? All right, let's move to Taurus. Taurus, what's going on? Let's go ahead and get you guys a message for this next cycle. All right, Taurus, we have the Nine of Cups. Now, when I don't want to speak too soon, but when I do these readings, they usually are happy messages because it's a whole year. So the universe is going to be honest about what we've been going through, but it's also going to show us the light. So if you watch the Aries reading, you'll see that there's some dark that they've been going through, but it's the light is better, guys. Like, the light is bigger and winning right now. Even though it's balanced, it's like usually either the light or the dark like over prevail one or the other, but with this balanced energy, it's like we're getting a look at what was dark and we're getting a look at the light to come. Nine of Cups. This is a wish fulfilled, Taurus. This year, from Aries season to next Aries season, this is about really surrounding yourself with what would make you feel emotionally fulfilled, okay? Complete. This is a person in this card. It's a person who's sitting basically in the middle, or maybe it's just behind him, but the point is here is that everything surrounding him is his wishes, his goals, like something that fulfills him. It's a wish fulfilled is what I'm going to tell you. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. So this is telling me that, you know, Taurus has definitely experienced some endings. They've definitely experienced some pain here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is like being at the bottom of the bottom, okay? Rock bottom energy here, literally lowest of the lows, like, you know, defeat, even feeling like you're a victim and like you can't win, you know what I mean, Taurus? You've been feeling that deep inside, at least mentally. This is more of a mental energy. But yeah, this is backstabbing energy, you know, Taurus. Some of you guys have been through it, but you guys, just like Aries, you're turning that energy into a knight, okay? So Aries got a knight message too. Like, there is a message coming in here after Pisces season, okay? Maybe it's even from a Pisces. I'm seeing Gemini, but there's definitely a message that's coming in very quickly, and this could be right now. This could manifest over the course of a year, you guys. So this year, in a nutshell, is about ending things that are not a wish for you, Taurus, okay? You're ending anything that doesn't resonate with you anymore. It's not true. You know, you could be speaking out a lot about this. I think Taurus is going to do a lot of traveling throughout this year. But I think it's all about your wishes. It's all about what you want. With this card, I always want to ask the person, what is it that you want? You really want to know what you want when you're on the Nine of Cups. So I already know, Taurus, that you've done some walking away, or that you will do some walking away. Maybe 2018 was a lot of walking away, emotionally mostly, maybe not physically, but the card that comes before the Nine of Cups is the Eight of Cups. So there's been a lot of walking away and separating yourself emotionally from things. There's been a deep soul journey that you guys have been going on, I'm hearing. That's the Eight of Cups. I know that you've been through that because you're getting the Nine of Cups, and usually we get the card before we already mastered. So now it's time to approach everything that you want, Taurus. Now it's time to approach everything that you're wishing for. Now, you are an earth sign, so this amount of water is going to really nurture you. You want to keep it balanced with the emotion. But, you know, this is being surrounded by everything you could possibly want. And if there's going to be a wish fulfilled for you, I'm telling you, every Taurus I'm speaking to is going to get some sort of wish fulfilled for them over the course of the next year. It could happen right now. Maybe this is a steady energy. But to me, what I'm getting is moving forward from pain, ending things, and then finally considering what would make you feel emotionally fulfilled, Taurus. A wish fulfilled. So if I were you, Taurus, I would definitely maybe even pause the video right now, project some energy at this Nine of Cups, and really maybe even write it down, Taurus. You're more of a physical person, so maybe writing or doing something physical in the name of all this emotion. Okay, heavy Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. But mainly, this is what is surrounding you. You're going to be surrounded by emotional fulfillment instead of all this pain, these endings, the anxiety that you might have felt over the past year. Lots of anxiety coming up. Maybe not even sleeping very well, or having some trouble with mental anxiety. That's ending. This is an ending. The light at the end of the tunnel is here, Taurus. And that light that you can see back there in this card is these cups, is this wish, is this emotional fulfillment. Lots of messages here as well, Taurus. So congratulations, Taurus. Your wish. Be careful what you wish for, Taurus, over this year. Okay, this is a wish cycle for you. You may notice that what you wished for before is not what you wish for now. Your wishes have changed because of these endings have changed what fulfills you emotionally, Taurus. So be very careful what you wish for, because you just might get it all. All right, let's move to Gemini. Gemini. Ooh, all right. We got a card coming out right away for you, Gemini. So we have the Strength card, Major Arcana here. You're getting the card for Leo. So I am led to tell you guys that over the next year, all right, for the rest of 2019 until exactly this moment next year, okay, March 20th, 2020, there are going to be certain Leos that you meet, okay? Leo is a very important energy, and it might even manifest as a person. So if you know any significant Leo sun, moons, or risings, they're coming up for you for this whole entire yearly cycle, this new astrological year. Aside from the Leo energy, I do feel that's really important. This is another fixed sign. So you could be learning from this fire energy. Also, Leo season might be when might be really relevant for you guys, which is going to be in August, okay? July, August time. That might be a really time for you. So aside from that Leo energy though, this is the strength card, okay? It's not just representing Leo. So Gemini, this is about taming something, okay? There's going to be a lot that you're going to need to tame. You might be the tamer. So I don't know if you're the woman in this picture or the lion in this picture. But Gemini, yeah, this is definitely talking about being stronger this year. This is going to be a year. Now, when we're having a year that's coming up as strength, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of work that you have to put in. Okay, there's going to be a lot of work that you need to put in. The work that you do, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here, it's going to make you stronger. Okay, this is someone who's working on perfecting something. But the work you put in, the effort you put in, even the work that you're doing physically, it's going to make you stronger. You guys are really working on your strength this year, Gemini. Okay, there might be something significant in Leo season about work or something like that, or even perfecting even more in Leo season, you know. But I feel like you're gonna have to tame some things. Okay, maybe that dark side, maybe your light side, maybe it's about a balance of both. You're gonna be your strongest this year, Gemini. Okay, this is a cycle of strength for you. So what that means is that you will be tested. Okay, there's a lion here. All right, so it's about being strong, it's about being courageous, it's about being brave and confident. Everything like that comes up with this strength card. All right, so I do feel that there are going to be certain things, you know, in order to be strong you have to work out, right? And that's what's going on here. This is work and strength, but it's a metaphor as well, because this is also a year and a cycle of where you're going to be put in the middle of certain things. Okay, maybe you're going to have to choose between a path that would make you stronger and continuing to work on old things. Okay, because I'm seeing that here with the Two of Wands, that there are two different paths. Okay, this is about growth and expansion. This is a portal as well, Gemini. So you're going to be in between a lot of people, places, and things over this next year. Maybe it's your duality in the middle. All right, there could be a significant Pisces. I'm seeing most of you guys might spend a little bit of this year single, independent, but I also see that the past is relevant, Gemini, because we have all these cards for you. All right, those of you who are single, there's going to be lots of love offers being made to you. Okay, you see that there? This is a love offer to someone who's single. After this portal and this choice here, you're gonna have a choice, all right, between staying single and maybe a soulmate. I see some of you guys are gonna be getting love offers from soulmates or from the past. The next card would literally be the Lovers. This is you, Gemini, confirming that this is a message for you. And then we have the card Taurus underneath. Okay, so Pisces is coming up a lot, significant energy, and Taurus is coming up, Gemini. So there's some Taurus Gemini energy going on here, but this is about committing. All right, you guys might have decisions to make in love this year. But yeah, this is about your beliefs, what you believe about love, what you believe about yourself, Gemini. The Hierophant is a priest energy, okay? It's a very spiritually counseling energy. And this is you, the two different parts of you. Maybe this is you standing with someone. But love commitment is going to really, really be important this cycle, because I'm seeing that here as well. Some of you guys are single. Some of you guys are independent, all right? But there's going to be love that comes to you in that time of independence, and the past is also relevant, okay? You're working on so many things, Gemini. You're working on so many things. There's going to be a choice between what you continue to put your effort in, but we have the Strength card, all right? Leo energy, confidence, courage, taming. This is going to be a year where you're going to have to really tame yourself, and the easiest way to tame yourself this year, Gemini, is to continue putting in work, to continue perfecting your own strengths, okay? Channeling some of this. You guys all have strengths, okay? Everyone has weaknesses and strengths. This is a year to focus more on what makes you strong. Mentally strong, physically strong, spiritually strong. You're working on all kinds of things. Different things for different Geminis, but this is work that's being put into someone who's strong. All right, so hopefully that helped, Gemini. Looks like you're going to be really busy this year, you know, doing things that make you stronger in lots of different ways. Proud of you. All right. So let's move on to Cancer now. Hi, Cancer. So you got to remember that this cycle has a lot to do with, this cycle has a lot to do with the North Node being in your sign still. So this is definitely about your destiny, okay? The North Node is going to be in Cancer. I'm not sure if it's going to be there the whole cycle, but it's definitely there. It's going to be there for a while. So it's interesting. We're getting the Two of Wands and the Page of Cups for you, Cancer. So in this case, this could definitely be you. This could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or anyone who's offering emotion. I feel like this is going to be a year for you. There's something you're waiting on. This is going to be a year of waiting. For some of you, the underlying energy is the 3 of Wands and the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Some of you guys have been waiting for so long, doing a lot of emotionally walking away from the 10 of Cups. Okay, you guys are waiting to walk away for a happier environment. Lots of emotional walking away. That makes sense, Cancer, with the North Node of Destiny. This is about where you're headed emotionally. Goodness gracious, where you're headed emotionally. This is talking about 2 different paths that are going to present themselves to you emotionally during this yearly cycle, okay? A choice between growth and comfort. And these 2 cards came out for a reason, okay, Cancer, because this is about choosing a path emotionally. The Page of Cups is a messenger, okay? It's a younger energy. You guys could be embodying this more younger energy. This is the card of apology, okay, or love letters, love notes. It's a very lighthearted way. It is a Pisces. It's a lighthearted way to express yourself this year. Some of you guys might even be apologizing about certain decisions that you have to make. Decisions in love here, okay? There's definitely a decision here. I feel like this is literally an emotional crossroads. Like each road, each path, each person, whatever this decision is connected to this year for you guys, you're going to have to express yourself in a more lighthearted way about where you're going, because you guys are reflecting on your future emotionally because of that North Node, okay? This is destined. You guys are holding the world in your hand emotionally. This is about how you're emotionally impacted in relation to the world that you're living in, all right? As far as that choice between comfort and growth, though, I feel like there is something here that, you know, you guys are hermit crabs, okay? Cancers have a protective shell around them. So there is a path here that you guys have been walking that may change at some point over this cycle, okay? This is comfort and growth. And when it's with the Page of Cups, it might even be in love and relationships. There might be a relationship that you're more comfortable with. There might be some sort of situation that allows you to stay in your shell emotionally. But you guys have a choice this year to broaden your emotional horizons, all right? Instead of holding the world in your... So to Cancer, holding the world in your hand and holding this cup with this fish in it is the same thing. This is the world of your emotions and how this can be a portal between what you've walked, what you know so far about this journey, and where you have to go still, okay? How far you've come and how far you have to go. That's why he's in between these 2 wands. So there's already been a spark for you, Cancer, at some point this far, and now you're in the middle of another spark. So spark after spark. It's really interesting. We have the 2 of Wands here with the Page of Cups, and then the 3 of Wands. So this is a synchronicity here. This is about making a decision and then waiting on what that cause and effect is going to be. You guys are going to be making lots of emotional decisions this year to walk away from certain people, places, and things that you have a lot of emotion with. I see that some of you guys are going to be standing more firmly in your independence, because I see the 9 of Cups here, okay? There's stuff from the past, of course, maybe even a twin flame or a Gemini. But I do see singleness for some of you, but I see happy homes. Some of you guys are walking away from emotionally draining situations, basically walking away from the 8 of Cups to gain even more fulfillment, to complete certain things. There's something here about completing an emotional cycle with you. It's going to take that. It's going to take this, I should say, to get to that energy, okay? So this is basically the message that you guys have. All right, Cancer is waiting. This is a year to wait and to reflect on your emotions, okay? When it comes to these crossroads emotionally, like you're going to feel emotionally passionate about both of these people, both of these things, both of these places, jobs, whatever it is. This is an emotional crossroad. After you make that decision emotionally, I think these are decisions, you're going to be waiting, okay? This is the 3 of Wands. Here's those 2 wands and then that 3rd wand, okay? So a lot of passion, a lot of emotion here. I really like that, Cancer. Some of you guys are waiting for the right moment to walk away. I'm feeling like the moon is going to be very important for you. It's always important, Cancer, but we have the full moon here. So for those of you guys who are into astrology, please keep an eye on when the moon is shifting and when the moon is full, when the moon is new, when it's waxing, waning, all these quarters and stuff like that. Because this is like waiting on the moon, which is basically waiting on your emotion. Okay, the moon cycles are going to affect you even more this year, Cancer. Why? Because you're the north and south, you're the north node, which means there's going to be Cancer eclipses, Capricorn eclipses, relationships, your personality, who you are, who you're bonding with. Lots of crossroads, Cancer. So listen to that intuition. Okay, speak from your heart. Be a little bit more lighthearted about what it is that you have to say this year emotionally, because these crossroads are going to really bring up certain feelings for you guys, okay? So hopefully that helped, Cancer. Happy New Year to you guys. Let's move on to Leo. Leo, of course. The card we have coming out for you is the Knight, or the King of Wands. This briefly showed up in the Aries reading, so I'm definitely seeing Aries and Leo. It's like not really surprising or unusual for an Aries and a Leo to flock together. Okay, they're kind of, you know, they're both fire signs. So this is the card for Leo though. The King of Wands, you can see the lions. It's gonna get really orange, my camera is, but I just want you guys to see the lions there. Yeah, this is the King of Wands. It's a Leo. It's a Leo masculine energy. Even for the women watching, you might be taking on a little bit more of a masculine energy this year, I'm seeing. This is very similar to the message Aries got. So if you have Aries energy, or if you're around an Aries, definitely maybe watch their reading, or just look into their energy a little bit more. This is so bright. Okay. Sorry, that was too bright. Too bright. Leo, this is going to be a very bright year for you. Something's going to be too bright, apparently, because everything's a sign, right? And my camera's still too bright. I don't know what's going on with this lighting. It's interesting this will come up for the Leo reading, so hopefully that lighting is a little bit better. I don't think it is. Sorry, guys. I'm adjusting the light for the Leo reading because, Leo, you're ruled by the sun, okay? So the light, it's very important for you. Very important energy, and now I can't really see. I'm kind of blinded, but King of Wands energy, Leo. So this is talking about, this is driving me nuts. This is talking about your fire. All right, every Leo is a fire sign energy, Leo energy right here. So the King of Wands has mastered something though, Leo. This is a year to master. Now, you guys did come up for the Gemini reading, so if you know any Geminis, they got your card. They got the strength card. So you know, watch maybe the Gemini reading, maybe the Leo Gemini reading, the Aries reading too. Sorry guys, this light, you guys might have to do some adjusting here when it comes to the light and things that you're clear about. But anyways, this King of Wands is a good card to come up for you guys, because you're sitting on your throne, you're mastering passion. You know, the King of Wands is a leader, he's a visionary, he's expressive, all right? He's a master. This is royal. And Leo, you guys are the kings and the queens of the jungle. You know, literally, Leo in astrology are related to the kings and the queens, okay? So whether you're a king or a queen watching, you're definitely, this is royal power, all right? Underlying energy is the Knight of Wands, significant Sagittarius energy showing up here. But just like I told Aries, you guys, this is literally the same message that came for Aries. So you're going to be feeling that fire and that flame. There is a part of you that's really protected. You see how one of those cards are, there's a knight. The knight is a lot more protected passionately than the King of Wands is. So this is about letting down your guard a little bit, Leo. You know, basically charging passionately forward towards more authority, more control, more mastery, because the Knight of Wands is not exactly as mature as the King. So I feel like this year is going to be a year of maturation, which is growing up basically, Leo. You're moving from a knight to a king. Okay, you guys have been waiting a really long time. I do know that you guys have been dealing with some deception. All right, you've been dealing with some betrayal, but this Libra energy is going to balance out all this pain that you guys have felt. It's going to grant a wish for you as well. Okay, there could be a significant Libra, Sagittarius, Aries, another Leo maybe. But for all of you guys, I really just feel like this is charging to a more grown-up version of yourself. This is talking about certain passionate messages as an underlying energy. Some of you guys have been waiting to charge forward towards something for a really long time to see if it's worth it. Is it worth your passion? Is it worth my fire? Is this person, place, or thing worth my love? The King of Wands will be someone who's able to control those kind of things. Make very passionate but dictated and accurate decisions on where his authority is going. So very, very interesting, Leo. What I'm seeing here is you charging forward to a much more confident version of yourself, a much stronger and courageous version of yourself, letting down that guard a little bit. I'm seeing that very clearly. Being the master of your own passionate messaging, where it is that you're charging forward to as this king. You know, this is a very good combination of energy, because where the King is not as quick as the Knight of Wands, that will help that. And where the Knight of Wands is not as mature as the King of Wands, like either way, very fiery energy. Okay, the fire sign energy is very important for you, I'm seeing, for this New Year cycle. So expect passionate messages, expect to sit in your throne and maybe even be put into higher authorities. King of Wands can sometimes be someone who's in control of a passionate project, or like even as a boss. It's a very fiery boss, not necessarily mean or a dictator, but someone who knows how to control where the passion is going at a job or in a corporation. You know, this is also about expressing yourself with confidence, Leo. Okay, so this is a really good message for you guys too. I know you guys have been waiting on that push forward for that Knight of Wands. You've been waiting for passion, messages, stuff like that. The passion you've been waiting for is here. Okay, this year is going to be very fiery for you, Leo. It's going to be it's going to give you confidence. It's going to make you more courageous. Okay, I love giving you guys that message. So let's go ahead and move to Virgo. Virgo, you represent the half point of the year. Okay, you're you complete the first half of the zodiac. So I'm interested to see what's coming up for you guys over the next year with this astrological new year. Okay, we got a message. All right, so similar to Cancer a little bit, you guys are also waiting on certain things this year. Okay, Virgo. All right, so the first card we have is Ten of Swords. All right, so again, the Ten of Swords is talking about some of that darkness that you guys have experienced in 2018 as well. Okay, this has not been, a lot of us have definitely felt the Ten of Swords at one time or another. Okay, but the good thing about the Ten of Swords is it's about an ending. Okay, the light at the end of the tunnel is finally shining. You guys are kind of waiting to let go of something, and you're also waiting to walk away from something that makes you imprisoned. Okay, mentally. You guys, this is a year to walk away from anything that makes you guys feel imprisoned mentally. All right, Virgo, I'm gonna adjust this light just like I did for Leo, because it's just, hopefully that helps. The lighting is just really whacked out and bright for some reason right now. I hate this light, and it's always Leo and Virgo that make me question the light, or question like the lighting of my camera. But yeah, Virgo, this year is about walking away. Okay, you also want to keep track of the full moons and the new moons, because there's something here about waiting on a certain emotional cycle, waiting on the right time to walk away from things that are emotionally draining you, allowing yourself to feel certain feelings that you've walked away from before, Virgo. Because I also see that you guys have been a little bit trapped mentally. Okay, a lot of Virgos are trapped mentally, but you're walking away from that. Okay, you guys are trying to become the King of Pentacles. There's a new beginning here for you, Virgo. This is a good card for you, whether you're masculine or feminine. I feel like this year is a bit more of a masculine energy. A lot of the readings are getting kings. So even if you're a female watching, you can always embody that empowerment of the masculine. Okay, that endurance, that power. Not that there's no sexist here or anything like that, but there are masculine vibrations that we need to tap into this year. This is more of a feminine vibration, holding on to pain, holding on to things that you know are over mentally, you know, holding on to certain darkness. Some of you guys have become comfortable with backstabbing energies. You become comfortable with pain, even physical pain, Virgo. If any of you guys have like pain down your back, headaches, spine, all these swords represent something that's stabbing you. Okay, so you're holding on to something painful. Okay, you're holding on to the end of the cycle. This is someone who's hanging on to the Ten of Swords, and you know, I've never seen these two cards together. Let's talk a little bit about this Four of Pentacles for this year. So this is also a year of you know, saving money, Virgo. This will really benefit you guys, because the Four of Pentacles is kind of a miser energy. It's like it's a tight grip. So you want to release your grip a little bit on whoever represents the Ten of Swords for you. This is about releasing pain. All right, not holding on. Now this is financial pain. Some of you guys, this pain is linked to a job or a home environment, because this is a foundation. This is a foundation for someone's finances, a home, a certain job, or something like that, Virgo. Sorry that it's orange, but yeah, this is definitely a comfort zone too. Some of you guys have a comfort zone that also stabs you in the back. I'm hearing it's a job. You guys know what you guys have been hanging on to, and this year is going to show you how some of the things you're hanging on to, some of the people you're hanging on to, even places, it could be anything, Virgo. This year is going to show you how to let go a little bit of something painful that you still value. Okay, that's going to make sense to some of you guys. The Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. This is also the ending to a painful situation of something that involved hanging on, being comfortable, you know, feeling like you can't spend any of your money because you value it too much. But yeah, you're letting go of a financial comfort zone. You're letting go of pain, and you're waiting. We have the Three of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. You have two eights, 88, infinity energy. So if you see any 88, 888, if your total at a store is like 888 or 808, like that's very, very symbolic for infinity. Okay, there's definitely cycles here, but there's a new beginning financially. You guys might even meet someone who's stable. There might be new jobs. Oh God, I feel like Virgo, they're going to take financial risks. This is a financial risk. You guys are going to move on, do some traveling for your happiness. You're also going to experience new sparks of sunshine and happiness. New beginnings after you leave behind certain things that are emotionally chaotic, walking away emotionally, allowing yourself to feel instead of overthink, Virgo. This is the things that you're waiting on, okay? In this case, waiting has something to do with the new and full moon cycles. I know you guys have been feeling like you're in financial prisons, or maybe you're somewhere that you don't want to be, which would be a financial prison. Paying rent at certain places that you really don't want to live, being stuck in certain home environments because of money. You know, you guys are very realistic earth signs. So in this case, money and pain come together, hanging on and pain come together. But again, Virgo, you're releasing a lot of that. There is going to be this light at the end of the tunnel after this pain. After the Ten of Swords is a good card, okay? It's better than the Nine of Swords when you're experiencing all this anxiety. You guys have definitely been experiencing anxiety 2018. It was definitely an anxious year. And now it's just about allowing certain things to end. But in order for things to end, Virgo, it is gonna require you to loosen your grip a little bit on whatever it is that you know is over this year. This is a year of endings for you. Completely letting go and waiting on this soul journey, this emotional journey you guys are going to go on, okay? So very interesting message there, Virgo. I think that has a lot to do with most of what I talked about there. You know, not being so weighed down by financial responsibility, thinking about money, hanging on to money, the money that of your foundation. Some of you guys might be moving to different towns, different states. There's endings and letting go here, okay? Finding new comfort zones for yourself that aren't painful, aren't betraying, hurtful, you know, victimizing, stuff like that, Virgo. So I'm happy to see you guys letting go and looking out to your future, waiting for new ships to come in after you let go of whatever this is that you used to value but may not value anymore. Looks like a good year for you, Virgo. Lots of pain over with, okay? All right. Whoa. I'm not sure if this is for Libra or not, or if that was just a piggyback message for Virgo, but we did have the Devil card just jump out randomly. So Virgo, Libra, I don't know. There's definitely some toxicity that wants to show up for anyone who's listening right now. However this is relevant, we got a Capricorn jumping right out. Addiction, toxicity, lust, manipulation, codependency, anything that chains you down, okay? This might be relevant to the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. I don't know, guys. The Devil card just kind of came out here because we need to break chains. So maybe there's some toxicity that's going to come up between Virgo season and Libra season, because that Devil card just jumped out randomly. So I don't know if Virgo is supposed to hear that, or if Cancer was supposed to hear, or not Cancer, Virgo or Libra, or if that just means, you know, breaking free from chains. Yeah, this was for you, Virgo. Okay? That was a piggyback message for you, Virgo, the Devil. You guys are ending toxic situations, ending certain addictions, cigarettes, pills, alcohol, people. You can be addicted to just about anything. You can be addicted to work, Virgo. Big surprise. So yeah, that Ten of Swords had a lot to do with this Devil. You guys feel chained to this pain, but it's about letting it go, okay? I really feel like that was for you, Virgo. Some of you guys feel this way about Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or maybe this is just about you know, choosing passion over lust. Okay, this could just be a dark twin flame energy, or people, places, and things that you feel chained to. I feel like that was for you, Virgo. All right, let's move on to Libra. Libra, you guys are huge right now, okay, with this full moon happening at the beginning of this season and stuff. Libra, your energy, you're starting off this new year very interestingly. Okay, Libra, hell of a message here coming out for you. First card out is the Four of Wands. So automatically I know that this year cycle, over the next year until March 20th, 2020, there could be some of you guys who are getting married. Some of you guys may be attending weddings, or maybe this is about moving in, because this is the Four of Wands, twin flame energy so much. I tell you what, some of you guys are definitely ending certain relationships to get with twin flames. Some of you guys feel trapped in a situation. There is a Gemini showing up here. I'll show you that in a minute. But the Four of Wands, this is a celebration. So you guys are going to be celebrating at some point in this cycle. I'm happy to see you guys celebrating certain things. This is a foundation. So you guys could be celebrating buying new homes, moving to places you never thought you would live. Like, I feel like they're warmer climates. Like, some of you guys may move to different states this year. This might be the year where you actually find home. This is a home. It's a marriage. Moving in with someone, maybe for some of you, or moving to your own apartment for the first time. But Libra, right at the tail end of that message, another card came out. So we have the Tower. This is your message for the next year, okay? There's going to be certain situations, relationships, home environments, celebrations, commitments that are linked to sudden endings and beginnings. Like, but this is not bad, Libra. The Tower is just a shock. It's something that you don't see coming. So some of you guys don't see coming that you're going to live in a mansion over this next year. That would be a great shock. All I can say is that there is shock when it comes to marriage and when it comes to home environments. It could be good, it could be bad. It depends, Libra. But with you, I would say it's more about balancing the good with the bad, isn't it, Libra? Some of you guys may get shocked and proposed to. This looks like a random proposal. It looks like a random relationship that shocks you. On the other end of that, though, it might have something to do with like home environments crumbling down. There is some divorce energy here for some of you Libras out there. Breakups. You know, the Tower is just shock, okay? There might be some aggression that happens in the home. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers, the Eight of Swords, the Sun, and the Ace of Wands. So new sparks of happiness for you as well, Libra, especially those of you who have dealt with prisons, mental or physical or spiritual. This is also about being stuck in your head, Libra, about love, about new passion. The Eight of Swords is definitely someone who's trapped in their head. They can't see. You're going to be able to start seeing your way through these thoughts and this mental. You're going to get a hold on that anxiety. But the underlying energy is the Lovers, and I also see the Knight of Swords here. So we've got a strong Gemini energy showing up, or just some truthful messages coming in. But this is your message, Libra. You guys might be ending marriages or commitments with other people. This is a commitment that ends so that you guys can connect with someone who's farther away. I see someone who's moving in with someone else. You guys have a divine connection here with someone. There's definitely going to be some choices that come up in your guys' relationship this year, especially those of you who are living with people or committed or married. Okay, there's something here. There's definitely shock. Marriage, relationships, home environments, there's some shock in between that. Okay, there's definitely something that you're not going to be able to see coming. The Tower is a random strike of lightning. That it strikes a home, a relationship. I'm seeing it. So relationships and home are coming up strongly for you, Libra. There's some kind of obstacle here in love that you're going to be finding out, climbing, conquering. Okay, there's a distance here between two people, and there's definitely a choice. Some of you guys might have to choose between someone you're committed with, ending that, and then connecting with a true twin flame, a true soulmate. So with the Four of Wands and the Lovers, I do see twin flame stuff. And you know, twin flames, it's not all chopped up to what it looks. Twin flames do experience a lot of towers, a lot of running, a lot of chasing, a lot of masculine and feminine energy here. So yeah, this might be two different relationships though. I do feel that. So Libra, this year looks like a very shocking year in a good and bad way. It's just all about balancing out both, okay? Releasing yourself from the prison of your own mind, the prison of your own thoughts, releasing yourself mentally from certain relationships that no longer make you happy. This is a year to allow things to crumble, Libra. Everything that crumbles over the next year throughout this whole cycle, it's absolutely meant to, because, you know, Libra, one thing that I didn't say to you is false foundations. Okay, the Tower alone talks about false foundations. Something that was truly sturdy, truly reliable, truly meant to be would never be able to be struck by just one bolt of lightning and then crumble, right? Only things that are built on false foundations, things that were never meant to be built anyways, or only meant to be built for a short period of time, that's where the Tower comes in. Like, surprise, this wasn't real. Surprise, this is a false foundation. So if you're with a person who is false, if you're living somewhere that is false, if you're committed to anyone that is false, this is the year to let that crumble. I feel like this is a positive message for you, Libra. Okay, I think this is very positive, because by this time next year, you'll be standing You'll be standing next to people, places, and things that are a lot more sturdy, a lot more confident, you know, a lot more sure and true and clear for you, okay, Libra? Very interesting message there, Libra. I just think it's definitely, you're in for some surprise. You're in for some surprises this year, okay, 2019, especially in love and home environments with marriage and commitment, okay? It really depends on the Libra how that's going to come out. So hopefully that helped, Libra. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio, Happy New Year. What is the card for Scorpio? We have one here. All right, Scorpio. So this is going to be an interesting year for you. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like this is a year for some of you guys, you're going to be working harder than you've ever worked, okay? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy coming up here. I do see some heaviness. Like some of you guys need to drop a burden that you've been putting a lot of effort into. This could be a person, a place, a thing, but this is your underlying, here's your whole message, okay? You guys are working hard at burdens, okay? You guys are carrying around burdens that might be linked to earth energy. It might be money burdens. It might be financial burdens. Where you work, you might have to lift things a lot. You might be really tired. Whatever this is, it's a burden that for some reason you're still trying to work on. But this is also representing a burden that you're dropping. You could be dropping certain burdens to better work on a project, a skill. You know, this is a year to really learn new traits about they're traits that go into a greater thing that you're doing. Okay, so hopefully you know what I mean by that, because the Eight of Pentacles is like an apprentice. He's an entrepreneur. Some of you guys could really be, you know, your own bosses this year. Whatever it is, you're working by hand at your own money. So you're making your own money. This is a year to make your own money. Okay, you're working towards independence. I mean, look at all that you can do on your own. This is someone who runs like a lot on their own. Some of you guys might step up and be like bosses, managers. We also have the Page of Cups here. Could be Pisces energy, but it could also be you, Scorpio, or a Cancer. This is just the underlying energy. We do have an underlying energy of the Page of Cups and the Lovers. So you guys have definitely some choices to make this year in love. Could be dealing with a Gemini or a Pisces, or an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It could be, we have earth, fire, air, and water here. Okay, this is air, Gemini, water, fire, and earth there. All the elements. So it doesn't matter who you're dealing with, Scorpio. I do know that this is the year where that Seven of Swords energy, this is a different card for you though, Scorpio. But this card does speak to secrets, hidden agendas, lying, cheating, stealing, somebody who's trying to get away with something, Scorpio. I don't know what's going on with the planets, but that's going to cause some conflict in you and in others, especially because it's causing a lack of balance. Like, so no more trying to get away with certain things. You or people you're dealing with, I'm seeing some cheating, lying, sneaking energy here, especially because it comes up right after the Lovers, okay? So someone here just might have a hidden agenda when it comes to love, or maybe there's something here about making a hidden decision. I ain't judging, Scorpio. Your energy, when the Seven of Swords comes up for you, I don't feel how I feel like when I get it for other people, because Scorpios work behind the scenes. This is just someone who's working behind the scenes, maybe connecting with someone, but it will cause certain conflict over the year. You could be apologizing. There could be an apology. With these two cards here, this is someone who's apologizing, who realizes a connection after some sort of cheating and conflict. Definitely some new love offers. Expressing yourself emotionally, Scorpio, to somebody who's from afar, or maybe apologizing because you have to make some hard decisions this year. But yeah, all of that is underneath some sort of heavy burden emotionally. This is an emotional burden. Someone who's apologizing because of a burden, or I'm sorry. I'm hearing I'm sorry, but I have to put this down. I have to continue working on myself. You know, there's something here. You guys are gonna get certain calls. You're gonna be working really hard. This is this is not just a burden. This is hard work, endurance. Like, to me, this is someone who's running a whole factory or something on their own, working really hard, Scorpio, at perfecting a skill, lifting a lot of things on your own. But there's also love here. Okay, there's also love here. There's also deception here, and there's conflict. So lots of messages. When you get a card like this, I always expect the cards underneath to give me some kind of hint as to where the weight is being carried. And for you, it's being carried emotionally. Not a surprise. It's being the emotion in your relationships. There might be new love that comes in. I feel a lot of you are going to be in long distance relationships this year, some of you. And that might even be a burden. Okay, but there's a lot of burdens to drop here emotionally in relationships that have to do with deception, cheating, conflict, arguments, even physical fighting, lot to let down there, and all of that needs to be let down because this is your main message for this year, Scorpio, is to continue working on yourself, perfecting some kind of skill that you value, okay? Bringing in more money to yourself on your own, for yourself, because I'm hearing I can carry this burden on my own. Like, I don't think it's this actual work that's burdening all of you. I think it's more so the extra things that are weighing on you because you're doing your job over here. Why is it that these people who are in control of this is not all your job? So, you know, you guys might be dropping some burdens to focus. This is someone who needs all their focus on one thing. You know what I mean? But I definitely see you guys, you know, being kind of independent and kind of, you know, working on something with yourself, for yourself, and by yourself, okay? In spite of the heavy weight that you are dropping at some point over this yearly cycle, okay, Scorpio? So the best advice I can say for this trip around all the zodiacs again is, you know, to continue to put in the effort, but also be lighthearted emotionally when it comes to the connections. Okay, there might be some apologies here coming from you or to you. You know, this might be a burden and an apology in a relationship that are going hand in hand. But again, it's all so that you can better perfect something, so that you can work on something and get to even more independence. You know, you're working your way up to some kind of financial abundant garden, if that makes sense. So hopefully that helps, Scorpio. It looks like you're going to be working really hard over this next year, okay? All right, Sagittarius. Let's move to Sagittarius. What is the astrological new year message for Sagittarius? All right, interesting. So some of you guys are dealing with Scorpio right off the bat. We have the Ten of Wands coming out for you as well, Sagittarius. This was just featured in the Scorpio. So the 8th and the 9th house are going to be dealing with certain burdens. You're definitely dealing with something that's getting kind of heavy. This is a year to let down certain burdens, Sagittarius. Certain things. Now this is a fire energy, so it's a little bit different for you than what it was for Scorpio, because you are a fire sign. So you're able to carry around this amount of passion, but just be careful that things that you're passionate about aren't burdening you. The Ten of Wands is a completion. Okay, you're getting a card that is the number 10. So when you get a card that's the number 10, this is talking about completions, new beginnings, and endings. So this might be you guys dropping certain burdens over the span of this year, okay? This next cycle, this is a cycle energy. So certain heaviness, you guys are all feeling heaviness and responsibility in a different way. That's what's ending for you guys. This is definitely about some kind of ending. Now, I do have Scorpio here, heavy. Okay, we have two indications of a Scorpio here, the Death card and the King of Cups. We also have Aquarius, okay? So some of you guys you have a wish related to finances or being single, okay? I don't know what that's about, but the Death card is a sudden ending. So this year is going to be a lot of sudden endings and beginnings for you, Sagittarius, finishing up that Jupiter cycle in your sign, your ruling planet. This is the end to certain burdens, okay? Especially if you have a Scorpio energy, or if you're dealing with Scorpio, like, this is transforming. Things that used to burden you, things that used to be heavy responsibility, those are going to be changing. Maybe it's just your perception that's changing about it, but there's definitely something here about a rebirth. Again, sudden endings and beginnings. Like, there might be some heavy sudden endings and beginnings this year, okay? This is a heavy cycle that's just, this whole year is going to be a process of decay and repopulation. Like, and then with the King of Cups, this is this is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but these are very two clear indications of a Scorpio. Or maybe you're just going to transform your emotions. Okay, this is someone who's transforming at an emotional level. You could be going through processes of death and rebirth emotionally. So what you feel, it can change a lot. Sudden endings and beginnings is going to initiate certain emotion, certain burdens that you have to end. But the King of Cups, aside from being a water sign, what he embodies is mastery of the emotion. You know, he is an authority figure emotionally. He knows how to lead in emotional situations. He knows when to share his feelings, when not to share his feelings. He knows when to be compassionate, when to be caring, when to be forgiving. He has that cup there. He does wear his emotions on his sleeve. So I feel like this might be an emotional year for you, Sagittarius. But there's also some inspiration here, or an Aquarius. So this is going to be, some of you guys are going to have renewed hope. Okay, there is something here about the past as well. Maybe some second opportunities that come up, or certain calls. Those of you who are dealing with unemployment or poverty, that's going to be a thing in the past, because we have the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles. So this is literally, I don't have enough. You know, I lack something, I'm left out in the cold and I'm alone, and wow, I have everything I need. Like, this garden is continuing to grow. I'm single, I'm independent. Yeah, something here from the past. Being left out in the cold in the past. Conflict from the past. Okay, moving forward in a practical way. A lot of money coming up here for you, Sag. But also hope. Okay, renewed hope, faith, inspiration, Aquarius energy. But mainly what I'm going to say is that this is really about mastering your emotion this year. It's very important that you master your emotion. Also, any Scorpio people, any energy of Scorpio. Scorpio season is going to be important for you, Sag, because it's your 12th house. You know, like I said, for Gemini, when they got the Leo card, Leo could be important for them. I do have to mention here that there might be a significant Scorpio energy relevant over this year, okay? But mainly this is about very clear message, Sagittarius. This is about endings and beginnings that are linked to certain burdens, heaviness being lifted off of you, so that you can get to that Ace of Wands. After the 10 of Wands, after this burden is laid to rest, literally laid to rest, that's very death language, okay? Lay that burden to rest so that you can transform emotionally and be more stable and be less burdened with all this passion and anger, even, or maybe some excitement. But either way, it's some kind of completion. I'm seeing an ending and a beginning. Okay, so just remember that Scorpio is an important energy for you over this year. Scorpio season, or when there's a full moon in Scorpio, even in the next couple of months, Scorpio energy is very making itself relevant to you, Sagittarius, for some reason, okay? So hopefully that helps. Happy New Year to you, Sagittarius. Let's move to Capricorn. What is the New Year message for Capricorn? The astrological New Year for Capricorn. Interesting. All right, Capricorn, we have the 3 of Cups. This is a card that came out for your March 2019 reading with me. So, a year of celebrating. I can tell some of you guys are definitely going to have your fair share of alcoholic beverages. This is the drinking card. It's a social energy. You guys could be celebrating a lot more this year, celebrating your wins, your goals. Very important that you're connecting with friendships this year until March 20th, 2020. This is going to be a year where you meet new feminine energies. These are 3 women, whether you're a woman watching or a man. Some of you guys are involved in third-party energies, where there's you and at least 2 other people who have this cup of emotion to offer. Whether you're in polyamorous relationships or whether you're in, like, you know, whatever it is. It could be a third party that someone doesn't know about. I don't know. I'm just trying to explain all the 3 of Cups meanings, because apparently this is an energy that's very relevant for you guys over this next yearly cycle. I see celebration. I see going out and getting drinks to celebrate. So this means you're going to be really, really conquering some things to go out to drink and celebrate, to get together with your friends. You know, this looks like a very social, celebrating energy. I'm seeing this pumpkin down here in the corner, Capricorn, telling me that Halloween and the fall time is going to be a very, very celebratory time for some reason. Or maybe there'll be certain women in your life, or these 3 people that are really important, okay? Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Pentacles. This is a Capricorn woman watching here. So this looks to me like celebrating stability, celebrating security, celebrating newfound value. There's a new beginning here. Financially, we have this rabbit here, which is very symbolic for the spring equinox in Easter time. So there's definitely a rebirth happening here. You're very focused on your financial and something that you value. Okay, what I was going to say is you're very focused on your financial wins. Okay, you guys are going to be celebrating some kind of pinnacle, something you value that's in your hand. Okay, Capricorn, this is the Capricorn woman card. So let's talk a little bit about the Queen of Pentacles, okay? She's very concerned with the stability of her home. She's very concerned with the next 10 years and how secure her family and home is going to be then. Very concerned with the life-work balance. So laundry, getting the laundry done and doing the dishes and doing all this nurture. She is a mother. Okay, some of you guys could be celebrating being a stable mother, having a stable home this year. There's definitely some friends around you guys, and I'm seeing you guys really focus on your stability, turning your attention to work and commitment, security, stability, Queen of Pentacles energy, life, work, home, family, balancing out, you know, everything being secure, stable, and responsible. Capricorn energy. But we do have the Three of Swords behind you, Capricorn, so I do want to share this with you because I see it in the cards right now. I am feeling a little bit of emotion coming here, so this might be an emotional year. You know, that might be why you guys are trying to turn your attention to your friends. I feel like you guys are going to really find a whole newfound value with certain women in your life and certain friendships, whether they're men or women. This is literally someone who's turning their attention to friends and going out, and it's like a distraction almost from finances, okay? Make sure you go out and celebrate this year, Capricorn. And there is some three energy here. Okay, we've got Capricorn, we've got Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups, Three of Swords. The Three of Pentacles might be important though. That's a work situation. So there's definitely an energy here about a third party. Some of you guys, there might be some third party energy that comes up this year. It is secret. There is something here that might not be revealed to you yet. Could be dealing with a Cancer, your opposite sign. Or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius man, or a female Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Your mother is coming up here with the Empress, and we have Leo. Some of you guys have a Leo mom or Leo children, but yeah, this is about moving forward mentally. And you know, this might be kind of a year for Capricorn to be a little bit more on the hush side with the South Node energy. You will be having the South Node, so there's so much to release for this year. For the start of this year, Capricorn. But back to this High Priestess, I do see you're going to keep certain thoughts to yourself. You guys are going to be the secret keepers. You might know something clearly like the King of Swords would, but you might not say anything. You might not say anything about it because the High Priestess is the all-knowing energy. Pisces, Cancer, pay attention to your dreams, you know, because this is coming up underneath the Three of Swords. So secret heartbreak, being able to sense heartbreak coming before it actually comes, but you know, still just being grounded, focusing on those of the people who celebrate with you, you know what I mean. Be careful though, Capricorn, because there might be certain friends that flock to you on payday, if you know what I mean. Okay, I am sensing that. Be very careful about what you value. Make sure that you're considering the underlying energy of your stability in your home, because the Queen of Pentacles is over here. I see a lot of heartbroken Capricorn women out there, okay, secretly, because of secrets, okay? There might be some secrets here that are linked to third parties, heartbreaks, something that you didn't know, but, you know, I like that you guys are just still focused on that pinnacle. If there's anything about Capricorn that I like, it's that you guys are able to move forward, still go to work even though you're heartbroken, still go to work no matter what happens, basically. Basically, a single woman here that might just be stable, focusing on her home all by herself. Three of Cups energy. Overall, celebrate. This is a year to celebrate. It's a year to socialize, meet new friends. I think you guys are going to meet lots of new friends, new female energies for sure. Definitely going out for a couple drinks sometimes, which is okay as long as it's balanced. And also the fall time coming up here. Something significant, a significant celebration financially for Capricorn, specifically in October, I'm hearing. Maybe November. Alright, so looks good, Capricorn, for the most part. Hopefully that helped. Let's move to Aquarius. Aquarius, what is the astrological New Year message for Aquarius? Alright, so this is weird. You guys got quite a heavy message here. So I'm actually going to shuffle again, but I just want to show you the cards that came out. Those of you who just want to see, we have the Three of Swords, the High Priestess, the King of Swords, and the Chariot. So you guys are trying, maybe a Cancer is important. Pisces, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You know, this is for some of you. This is talking about moving forward with clarity, okay? Even though there are secrets this year coming out, Capricorn just received this similar message here, okay? So yeah, you guys are wanting to move forward passionately, Aquarius, after endings, okay? Someone here has a wish to end something painful, financial. There's going to be a lot of career stuff that come up, but let's go ahead and try to get at least one or two cards, because there's just so many ways to explain that. So let's get a card. Okay, so that was for you, Aquarius, because two of the same cards are coming back out. We had the King of Swords and the Chariot. So I'm liking this for you. Let's talk a little bit about the King of Swords first. This is an Aquarius. Now, I'm telling you, a lot of people are getting kings. Okay, Leo got the King of Wands. Aries got the King of Wands. Capricorn got the Queen of Pentacles, though. So there's an interesting dynamic here between feminine and masculine energies, okay? This is a very masculine energy. Some of you guys are going to, whether you're female or male, you're definitely going to be a bit more detached this year. Sorry, my camera gets all messed up, but King of Swords is sitting on a mental throne of authority. Okay, this is talking about leading and having authority over your mind. Okay, both of these messages are. There's something here this year about you moving forward with clarity in spite of obstacles in your mind. Okay, a lot of these obstacles are mental with the Chariot and the King of Swords. This is this is a year of truth for you, Aquarius. You're definitely going to be speaking your mind this year, saying a lot of true things that don't involve your emotions. You might feel a certain way, but that's definitely hidden down, and it has nothing to do with your mental space. You could definitely be dealing with a Cancer. Okay, I see a Cancer here with air energy. I see an air sign here with Cancer energy. Also a Sagittarius relevant here, or some sort of patient. Okay, so over this year, Aquarius, you could definitely be dealing with Cancer. Maybe Cancer season. The North Node in Cancer might be important. Okay, because the Chariot card is showing up, I do have to say that conversations with Cancer energy is very important over the next year when it comes to moving forward and stuff like that. But yeah, with these two messages combined, this is definitely about mental victory. Even the Chariot card talks about being mentally victorious, because he doesn't have to control these obstacles physically. So it doesn't matter what's in your way physically this year, Aquarius. It's about overcoming it mentally, and then you'll watch the path clear. Okay, for some reason, this is about really getting strong mentally this year until 2020, March 20th. Okay, conversations, truth, clarity, a clear direction forward, fast movement. You guys could be moving very fast or communicating about that. I do see some aspects here with the light and the dark, okay, about balancing that, especially with this time of year, with those figures down there. But yeah, you guys could even be cutting certain people, places, and things out of your way. The King of Swords does have a very strong sword, which is symbolic for his truth, and that could either be used as a weapon or it could be used as a tool. So it depends on your path, Aquarius, but you're moving. This is a victorious year. Underlying energy is the Temperance card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. I'm seeing Sagittarius and Pisces energy important. Maybe a Pisces with Sagittarius energy. Maybe a Sagittarius with Pisces energy. Maybe Sagittarius and Pisces energy is important. In Sagittarius season, you guys could be receiving this nice Ace of Pentacles that's in the middle here. New financial beginnings. New offers that are realistic. You can count on them. Maybe falling into certain lump sums of money over the next year. Queen of Wands showing up in the Empress. This is a certain mom. So we do have a strong Leo energy here. And Virgo is showing up for you, Aquarius. Okay? So all these signs are important over the next year. Leo, Virgo energy. So August, September, even July, August, September energies. Some of you guys could be getting pregnant this year. Okay? Working on your beauty and your attraction. But also, there's new love messages, maybe from a Pisces, but definitely something that you need this year is coming to you, Aquarius. You just have to stay patient for it, okay? There's balance here to consider. Sagittarius season is very important. That might be when something comes in. But your overall message, Aquarius, is the King of Swords and the Chariot. Very Aquarian energy. Very mentally, something being conquered here mentally. Mental obstacles, okay? But you're clear. You're ready to speak the truth. This year, you're stepping into a whole new perception. Okay, now male air signs are important, whether you are one or if you're connecting with one. This is a male Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or it's some kind of judge, somebody who speaks out in front of people, someone who's very intellectual, and this could be you, Aquarius. Very important that you're moving forward mentally, thinking about that, talking about that, and you're moving forward in the best way possible. The truth. Moving forward in a truthful way mentally. So, you know, Aquarius, I'm happy to see you in your own energy. I'm happy to see you being patient to move forward. There might be a Cancer, Sagittarius. I see Sag, Cancer with air energy. So it's really interesting there how those energies are coming out. So hopefully that helps. I think you're just going to be very victorious and very mentally focused and strong and maybe detached and not as emotional. But for an Aquarius, that's actually beneficial. So use that sword wisely, Aquarius. All right, let's go to Pisces. Pisces, there is a message coming out for you. We have the Lovers. All right, we have the card for Gemini. Now, I don't know what video it was. I think it was my Valentine's Day video. Where the Lovers card. This card has been really with Pisces energy. It's been coming up in certain readings for us. So guys, significant Gemini energy. Maybe Gemini season is important. Gemini energy is important because it's a mutable sign like us Pisces. It does square us. So automatically, intuitively, I'm feeling certain compromises, maybe even conflict, decisions to make when it comes to twin flame, soulmate, relationships. Some of us could be connecting with someone who's far away, whether they're mentally far or physically far. This mountain in between these two people, there's an obstacle here, okay? And it doesn't matter what it is. There could be someone right next to you, but they could feel a million miles away. There could be someone who's a million miles away who feels right next to you. So distance is an illusion, okay, to these lovers here. Pisces, this year is a love year. This is the year of the lovers for you, okay? And that makes sense because Venus energy is coming into Pisces right close to this new year, okay? Maybe in a week or so, we're going to have that Venus energy making us more attractive, making us more beautiful and abundant. Gemini, humans, okay? You might meet certain Geminis as friends, lovers, I don't know, but this is the card of Gemini. So Gemini people, places, energy in your own chart, whatever, it's coming up for this whole cycle. But this is definitely about love. It's about twin flame, soulmate energies, decisions to make in love. Yeah, there's something here that's divinely orchestrated this year for these two people to connect, okay? To finally be that twin flame union. Guys, the bottom of the deck is the Star card. Okay, so we could definitely be connecting with Aquarius, Geminis. I'm seeing a lot of air energy. We even have the Six of Swords at the bottom, which is an air energy. So some of us are going to have to really move away from certain things that are emotionally chaotic. Six of Swords is talking all about travel, leaving something behind mentally, physically, and emotionally. Getting to something that's way more stable in the future. You see how they're moving towards much calmer waters? Yeah, we're water signs, Pisces, and whatever's causing this, like I was talking about yesterday, fish don't like turbulence. Like if you notice, whenever there's a boat or whenever someone's splashing around in the water, a fish will like scurry the other way because it's like, whoa, turbulence. Like I didn't create that, so this is us moving to stable waters, waters that are more calm, waters that are more peaceful, quiet, and it has something to do with love. Pisces, the next card would be the Six of Cups. So some of us are traveling back into the past this year. Soulmate energy, children energy, some that's going back to a place or a person that's more nostalgic, because there's definitely emotion from the past here that we could be leaving behind. When you look at the when you look at the message like this is like leaving the past behind. Okay, maybe it's the past. Maybe there's something about our past that is linked to this emotional turbulence. Maybe there's people, places, and things in the past, soulmate connections, that are still, causing waves in the water. And maybe we have to leave certain soulmates, okay? Because that's what I think we're doing is we're either leaving a soulmate to get with a twin flame, because we literally have the soulmate and the twin flame card. So some of y'all Pisces are out there dealing with soulmates and twin flames, which is a huge indication of karmic cycles. Like you don't usually meet your twin flame and your soulmate in the same lifetime, or you can meet them in the same lifetime, but not at the same damn time. You could be dealing with people who are your soulmate and your twin flame at the same time, guys. So I don't know if you're traveling forward or backwards into the past, but see, there's definitely some, these are the two leaving cards, okay? And in the middle we have the past. So someone's walking towards the past. See this full moon here, right? So pay attention to the moon cycles over the year and what signs the moon's in when you leave or when you walk away emotionally. It's gonna matter, okay? Yeah, okay, so I'm seeing someone here walking right towards a situation in the past. And if you look here, even in the Six of Cups, way back there's a guy in that picture that has walked away. So I'm feeling a lot of walking away energy, a lot of walking towards, which makes sense because with the Six of Swords, you have to leave something, someone behind to get to someone, something. There's something here about the past that is influencing you to either come or go, maybe both, because no wonder we are very, very confused about this, and because of that we might even indulge in like single, left out in the cold energy, like, you know what, I'll just be in my own garden for a minute. I don't know if this is Adam or Eve, but I just want to be in my own garden, because we've got some very twin flame energies coming up here, okay? But the bottom, this is our message, bottom of the deck, Star card that came out, the Lovers. So this is a wish for love. A lot of Pisces out there are gonna, you guys, we're gonna feel more inspired about love. Aquarius is very important over this cycle. Gemini is very important. But other than that, this is definitely renewed love, like a twin flame energy that you still have in hope and faith in. Okay, this might be love that inspires you, this might be love that heals you, but this year we're going to definitely feel this at some point, guys. These cards here are very, very beautiful. This is a twin flame soulmate relationship, but there's something in the past, okay, that we have to move away from first. Some of us could even be confused about, should I go back to the past? You know, should I move on? I'm seeing that here. Should I go back to the past? Should I move on? I'm very confused. Past, future, like, what should I do? What should I do? I don't know. You know, that's the Two of Swords. That's what's making us confused. It's a push and a pull, but you want to pay attention to how you feel emotionally with these two people or with these two things. Like, in one of these situations, the water is a lot crazier, Pisces. And if you're cool with that, you're cool with that. But if you want the flow and the go, you know what I mean? If you want to go towards the flow, if you want to go towards stability, you're going to have to go towards a wish, a very big wish that you have, okay? That might be the past for some of us. It might not be. Card coming out again is the Lovers. And I don't want to forget to mention, this could absolutely be self-love. Okay, it could be a person you connect with that helps you love yourself more, or you might love yourself first. You know, those of you, this love could come from any place at any time over the next year, but it's absolutely a wish. Okay, it might be long. Some of us definitely long distance. We're gonna have to travel to see these people or something like that. Okay, soulmate energy, twin flame, good luck, lots of energy. This Lovers card, Pisces, it's a very deep connection. There's a lot of connections this year for us, okay? So beautiful, Pisces, beautiful. So let's go ahead and get an overall collective message for the entire astrological new year, spring equinox energy, and see what card comes out for all of us. It's a beautiful one. It's the Six of Wands. I'm pretty sure Aries got this message. So this is a year of victory. This is a year of being in the spotlight and not worrying about what a hater has to say. Okay, Six of Wands, that guy on the horse, that guy on that horse there, he's or she's being celebrated. He or she has had some sort of passionate triumphant, I'm hearing triumphant victory. And this is some of you might be in parades or something like that. I don't know, but this person is celebrating. Other people are celebrating them. This is public attention, okay? So this is a year to really not be afraid to win out loud, all right? Don't be afraid to win in the middle of the cycle, like, or the middle of the circle. Like, hey, I'm the winner. Like, you know, all of us are going to feel this winning, victorious energy in different ways. There's also an underlying energy here of this Five of Cups. This message was in Aries reading. So what Aries is going through, the message that came up for Aries is significantly related and corresponds with the message we're all getting, which makes sense because Aries is the one who brings this new year in, right? And Aries is the one who represents these new energies of the spring equinox. So no more being sad and regretting the past and being sad and wearing black and hanging our head low. This is the difference between head hanging low, everything's woe. I'm so upset that that emotion didn't work out, but you know what? It's time to turn around and see that there are still two cups available on the other side. It's time to have, this is the difference between head held high, celebrating, yay, I'm the winner, I'm cool, and wow, I don't deserve anything, like the past. It's time to let the past go, guys. That's what this message is about. It's moving from a 5 to a 6. We have the Five of Cups and the Six of Wands. So it's time to embrace the fire, celebrating. The fire seasons this year are going to be really important. Aries season, Leo season, Sagittarius season. It's going to be very important. Please use those times at least. Use the fire energies this year to really, you know, not be afraid of attention, not be afraid to be confident, look good, feel good, be celebrated, congratulated. This is success, victory. It's quite a, it's like a, whatever this face is, like the horse, he's like, you know, like, I won. This is how he's looking, guys. We're coming out of a, this is coming out of a year of depression. This is 2018 in a card. Sadness, regret, loss. Like, who cares what we lost? Who cares what we regret when you're winning? When you're winning, you know what I mean? It's time to win and even be victorious in our losses. Know that if you take an L, it's a lesson, not that you lost. So yeah, this whole year is the Six of Wands as far as my reading. It tells me victory, it tells me success, congratulations, it tells me public attention, being acknowledged and congratulated and promoted even in front of people. Lots of people clapping for you, looking at you at a spotlight like, wow, like you are a winner, like you deserve this. Guys, it looks like it's going to be a great year. A lot of us are coming out. There's going to be good, there's going to be bad, but in the cards I did see that a lot of us are coming out of harder times, moving into these more victorious new beginnings. Okay, past, present, future, it's all gonna be teaching us something. Okay, but we have this moment now to prepare for what I just showed you. We have this energy now to balance the light and dark, what we don't know with what we do know, what we can't see with what we can see, right? What's being hidden and what's right in front of our face. And you might be surprised, they might be on the opposite of what you think. Okay, what you thought you didn't know is what you know for sure, and what you don't, you know what I mean, like, and vice versa. So thank you guys so much for listening. Hopefully I see you guys all on my Libra full moon video as well. I am going to be uploading that. Don't forget that I am offering astrological new year readings. We can do half year, we can talk about it. Okay, if you're interested, look in my description box. Thanks guys. It's obviously going to be a bright year because my light is just so bright right now, literally and metaphorically. Happy New Year, you guys. Happy spring equinox, happy Libra full moon, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.